Life is short. And no, that's not just something your grandma says before reminding you that you're still single. It's a fact. The average human lifespan is about 4,000 weeks. That's it. 4,000 Mondays, 4,000 Saturdays. And before you panic, Google how to live forever. Let's talk about how much of that time we actually waste. We waste hours scrolling, binge-watching shows we don't even like, and overthinking texts from people who barely think about us. And then one day, we wake up and realize time is running out. So, how do you make the most of your time and actually live a life you won't regret? Stick around, because I've got 5 powerful tips that will change the way you use your time forever. Before you can manage your time, you need to know where it's going. And no, I don't mean just working and sleeping. I mean the details. How much time do you actually spend on social media? How often do you check your phone for no reason? Where does your attention go? Because most people think they're busy, but in reality they're just distracted. And distractions add up. Scrolling TikTok for just 10 minutes 5 times a day? That's nearly an hour gone. Checking your email 20 times instead of focusing on deep work? That's productivity down the drain. Here's what successful people do. They track their time like they track their money, because time is money. Keep a log for a week. Categorize everything: work, entertainment, personal development, distractions. Trust me, you'll be shocked at how much time is slipping through your fingers. Ever heard of the 80-20 rule? It says that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. That means most of what you do doesn't actually matter. Brutal, right? I mean, think about it. 20% of your clients generate 80% of your income. 20% of the tasks you do bring 80% of your progress. 20% of your relationships bring 80% of your happiness. Everything else, it's just noise. Instead of trying to do everything, figure out what actually moves the needle. What's the 20% of work that gets you the best results? What's the 20% of activities that make you genuinely happy? Once you identify them, double down on those and eliminate the rest. Work smarter, not just harder. Have you ever noticed that if you have a whole day to do something, it somehow takes the entire day? But if you only have an hour, you magically finish it in an hour. That's Parkinson's law in action. Work expands to fill the time you give it. If you give yourself a week to write an essay, it'll take a week. But if you give yourself 2 hours, somehow, it still gets done. It's not magic. It's just how our brains work. Amazing, isn't it? So, here's how you use this to your advantage. Set artificial deadlines. If you think a task will take 3 hours, give yourself 1. Set a timer, focus, and push yourself to work faster. Most of the time, you'll get it done in way less time than you expected. This not only makes you more productive, but also frees up more of your day for things that actually matter. Here's a hard truth. If you say yes to everything, you're saying no to your goals. Every time you agree to something that doesn't align with your priorities, You're giving away time you'll never get back. Now, think about it. How often do you say yes to things just to avoid awkwardness? Random coffee meetups, helping someone move for the third time this year, sitting through a 3-hour meeting that could have been an email? Yeah? That's your life slipping away. The most productive people in the world aren't just good at managing their time. They're ruthless about protecting it. Next time someone asks you to do something that doesn't align with your goals, try this. I'd love to, but I'm currently prioritizing something else. That sentence seems so simple. However, at the same time, it sounds professional, and they can't argue with it. Boom, time saved. Most people don't live their life, they just exist in it. They go through the motions. Wake up, work, eat, sleep, repeat. Then they wonder why they feel stuck. But here's the thing. You get to design your life. You get to decide what matters. The problem is, most people never think about it, and they never bother to try. They think being stuck in the loop means they have found their way of life, but that's just stupid. Take a step back and ask yourself, what do I want my life to look like? What kind of experiences do I want? What kind of person do I want to be? Then, reverse engineer your time to fit that vision. Instead of just reacting to life, start creating it. Look, time is the one thing you can never get back. You can lose money and make more. You can lose a job and find a new one. But time, once it's gone forever. You can't get even a single second that you waste. And the saddest part, most people don't realize this until it's too late. Until they're sitting there, looking back on all the things they could have done, the chances they should have taken, the dreams they never chased. But you're not them, and you don't have to be them. You still have time. Right now, in this moment, you have a chance to change how you use it, to be intentional, to stop wasting it on things that don't matter, and start living a life that does.